Good morning, guys. It's a bit of a special day today. We're still in Carpenter Rocks, but this afternoon we're going to be crossing the border into Victoria, which is our home state. After 8 months of travel, we're hitting Victoria, so it's kind of the beginning of the end, I guess. We've still got a few weeks before we try and find a place in Melbourne and settle down. But yeah, the realities of our trip coming to an end are sort of dawning upon us. Which brings me on to today's plan. We're going to go along the coast down to Port Macdonald and just see what we can find. We don't really have too much of a plan and we don't really know much about this area, so we're just going to take it as it comes and mosey on into Victoria. We've just passed through Blackfellows Cave, little town there, and now we're in the Neen Conservation Park. This sandy old track seems to go all the way along the coast. So we're just going to follow it for a little while and see where we go. Whenever moving from point A to point B, we always try and avoid taking the blacktop. The trip might take a little bit longer, but the scenery is nearly always rewarding. This region of South Australia has an extensive coastal track network, many of which are not marked on any map. Guys, that's it, we're back in Victoria. Hard to believe. It's a good feeling though, we've done a full lap of Australia. We just had a quick stop in Nelson, had a bit of a look around. Then we headed directly north from Nelson up into the lower Glenelg National Park and found some tracks to follow. We're locked out of a lot of them, but we found one we could get in. Now we're well and truly in the national park, just following the Glenelg River. Absolutely beautiful. Can't believe how stunning it is. I had no idea. I was just expecting to see a river, but there's this huge limestone cliffs either side. Our intention at this stage is just to keep moving along this track until we find somewhere suitable for camping for our first night in Victoria. Morning guys, we're on the Glenelg River Road this morning. I've got to say, this bushland is absolutely beautiful and the river is just amazing. When we get back to Melbourne, I get established, I'm going to get my boat and bring it back up here because cruising down that river on the boat would just be an amazing experience. Anyway, today's plan is we're just going to explore the rest of the lower Glenelg National Park and hopefully get to a little town somewhere, not really sure which one, and do some shopping and some washing, that sort of thing. This is the third camp spot that we've come across along this river. Absolutely fantastic spot. You've got the Great Southern Walk that passes through the national park alongside the river. Effectively it goes all the way to Torquay. It's a fair bit of walking, but if you're into walking, it's a great walk.
One of the great things about giving up your life to go travelling around Australia is to be able to come to a place like this and really spend the time to explore. The Lower Glenelg National Park is somewhere you can easily spend hours and hours just driving around taking in this beautiful bushland. It's not a place where you will find serious four-wheel drive challenges, but its beauty and that riverfront definitely make up for it.
I don't think we're getting through that one with the machete and the bow saw. Let's turn around. We've just finished up having a little bit of lunch there at Dartmoor, and we did a little bit of shopping. Didn't have a laundromat unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to try and go down to Portland and find one in a couple of days. We've decided we'll head down to Cobboboonee National Park and have a bit of an explore, and then we'll head down to the Discovery Bay Coastal Park, which looks quite good. See how we go.